I have been more enthusiastic on other projects. And I have done more research on other projects that I have been more engaged in. Like our Explorer project, I was more engaged on Florence Nightingale because I know like nursing is going to be a part of my future. So, or like healthcare. So I was more engaged in that than desalination. So.
Great, well said. Great. Dylan?
I think it's not one of the strongest projects I've done because this is like the first project I've done that has like a bunch of interviews in it. Like the past projects I've done was just like one thing, like Benjamin Franklin. It's just researching about him. But for this topic, it's kind of new to me.
So what you said, Ashley, is that it wasn't a topic you'd probably choose by yourself.
No.
And Dylan, what I hear you saying, correct me if I'm wrong, is that it was complicated, your project.
Yeah.
And it required more time, effort than you're used to doing. Yes, Leslie?
I'd say it wasn't my best work because, well, one, it seems like really pressuring, so I get really nervous. And two, because, well, it's 5 people in my group who aren't exactly. We wouldn't exactly choose to be partners. So it's not exactly the best working team, but it wouldn't be my best work either.
Cool. Joseph?
I feel like it wasn't my best work because there were a lot more kids. Like on my PYP Guts project, it was only me and Chris, but it felt like the more kids there were, the less options I had to study, so I felt like I didn't do as much work as I could have.
Okay, great.
I sort of it's mostly like everyone, and I usually just work better, it's hard working with collaborating with more people because when you're in a smaller group, it's easier. You say this person does this person does this, and then you present at the end. But this time it's just like everyone gets a certain thing, and they're reliable on their self.
First, it's the biggest project of the year, so I was really enthusiastic to get a lot of work done. And I got a lot of information, and I think I think I expressed it pretty well. And this is supposed to express what you've learned out of the whole PYP. So I think that if you've done that, then that should, because other projects, it's not expressing the whole PYP, it's just expressing what that unit is. But this project is supposed to, the exhibition, it's supposed to express the entire PYP, and I think that it was pretty strong.
Good. Rio?
I feel like it was one of my best pieces of work, if not the best, because we were all interested in it. I felt like I was really interested in it, and I wanted to do it. And I worked well with the people that I had, and I got a lot of research done that I wanted to get done.
Great. Jim?
It's probably an example of my best, like, putting together a presentation work. But in terms of how much I got done, I don't usually, for me to do my best work, it would have to be something that I, care about more than I care about getting the grade, if you know what I mean. I care more about understanding my topic than getting a good grade. And if it's like that, then I can do my best work, but I don't think I've ever done that in school yet, so, yeah.
Is there another project where you feel like you did better work because you were more interested in the topic?
I could compare it to PYP Guts, I guess. Actually, the reason I was interested in my topic is because I had just come off of PYP Guts, and my brain was still kind of in PYP Guts mode, so it was an easy transition.
Great, thank you, Mariel.
So I think it was probably one of my best projects, but it's not the project. I was really involved in it, but I think the one that I was most involved with was my culture project because I'm like really involved with my culture and stuff. So I like learning about like how it is. And so, but the exhibition project probably was one of my best work because
I'm not really interested in the topic of water as I was in like my Explorer project. I was really interested in that, and as like James said, I wanted to find out more about that. But with the Carmel Lagoon, I wasn't like, it's not something that I would have picked if the topic wasn't only water. I probably would have picked something else.
Thank you.
If I came in to 5th grade doing the exhibition project that Miss Welsh and the next teacher are doing next year, I think I would have been more interested in the exhibition project. But since it is in the topic of water, like Mia said, I'm not as interested in it. Maybe if I did a different topic on water than desalination, maybe I could have more interest.
I can do better work when I'm like, when it sort of relates to me, like something that I use or have like had contact with. Because like, say if I did pathogens, I haven't really had a pathogen in me or like had any like relationship with a pathogen, so I can like I can work harder on it.
Got it. That's Lush.
I would say like I like the topic that we're on, and it's not my best work, but the video that we watched of other international schools doing the exhibition, I would have felt more comfortable, and I would have done probably my best work if it were the passion one, because, well, our passion is basically us. Water is 60% of us, but it's not exactly one that you might enjoy as much as what you normally do and what you enjoy.
It's a very important point for the teachers in the future. It's something for Mrs. Welsh and the new teacher from Norway to kind of talk over in the future.
I think this wasn't my best piece of work, but one of my best pieces of work, because it's hard working with a group of 5 people, working with them all together, putting things together with the presentation, and not be able to choose who you want to be with. Unlike if you were like PYP Guts, where I could pick someone that I knew I could work with. And it's a smaller group, and also if I could pick a different topic, then that I was like interested in, like the PYP Guts, because when I did PYP Guts, I was more interested because it happened like for asthma. I did asthma, and some of my friends had asthma, so I was more interested in it because of it.
Thank you.
This may be true for like other facilitators. Like, it's hard trying to manage 5 kids, counting yourself out, doing your best work. And it was really challenging when that was when they're like, and you don't know, like, and the people in your group are chosen for you, and you can't know whether each person has like conflict toward each other, which will like, and then it would like pause the team and slow down.